Sweet Science Sports.
It's the sweet one.
Ding ding, motherfuckers.
What's up, folks? Sweet Science Sports in McDojo, the sweetest sports channel in the mall, and this is your man's, BJ Aloysius. And today I want to talk about my main issue with Canelo Alvarez, Mr. Cinnamon. And my problem with Canelo was how he got away with the meat excuse when he popped hot for PEDs. Alright, how the media let him slide by when they crucified John Jones, when they said it was just a drop in a swimming pool. That's how much it was in him. Shit, they suspended Nick Diaz for 5 years for smoking damn weed. You know what I'm saying? And it seems like certain people, when they pop for stuff and have an excuse, they get slandered. You know what I'm saying? But when people like Canelo, you know what I'm saying, Tyson Fury, when they, you know, get into that situation, it's swept under the rug. Yeah, it's mentioned, but it's swept under the rug, but it's bullshit. And I feel like that meat excuse is bullshit, because if you already know that the meat is tainted in fucking Mexico, if you already know that shit, why would you eat that shit? Y'all got fucking a lot of money. And y'all know damn well y'all can fucking grow your own food, have your own meat and shit, or order your own shit that ain't got that shit in it. So that meat excuse to me is bullshit. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to show y'all Robert Garcia, Bob Arum, and Polly Malignaggi. I be fucking his name up. And they're going to talk to you and show you and tell you what they think about this meat excuse. Alright? And it's the same exact way I feel. Now, I don't know if Canelo did do substance or not, but the way it was handled was bullshit, and the way people just slide it on the table is bullshit. So I'm going to show this. Alright? So we're going to start with Robert Garcia. Alright? A fellow countryman.
Everywhere.
But it's the meat.
Breaking news.
That's what every Mexican that comes out positive, it's the meat.
Oh, really? No, so this has been used before, the meat?
It's already been. That's the excuse for every Mexican that tests positive. It was because of the meat, the beef. Hey, but isn't like if you eat like those guys, you know, they're especially Canelo,
I'll go over here. Sorry.
multi-millionaire. He's not gonna be just eating fucking meat out of a fucking carniceria del mercado. I'm sure he's gonna get like what kind of meat do you eat?
Organic.
Like organic shit and all that, right? Like a cow that was raised, you know, the right way, not from a fucking mercado. There's been like 3 other Mexicans that test positive, but they get away with it.
Is it found in steroids?
Yeah, it's in steroids, but they get away with it because sometimes they inject steroids to the cows, so they're saying that it's in the meat.
That must be like a huge dosage.
But I'm telling you, you know, I understand a bantamweight who's making $15,000 a fight, but Canelo makes $50 million a fight. Shouldn't he be eating organic, top
grade meat? So you're thinking it doesn't really add up.
Well,
so there you have it, folks. Robert Garcia, a fellow countryman, says that that's an excuse for every Mexican that pop hot, right? He also said that he understands that if it's like a bantamweight or somebody like that making 15,000, you know what I'm saying? But for Canelo making all the money he makes and the people like him, wouldn't they have organic meat come in. All right. This is words from Robert Garcia. All right. And he says that it's an excuse. All right. So the next person I'm going to show now, y'all, many people don't like him. I don't either. But let's hear what Bob Arum has to say about this meat shit.
Look, I don't know whether it was tainted beef or not. I'm sick and tired of the excuse of tainted beef. Everybody knows that a lot of fighters in Mexico use that drug to turn heavy muscle mass into lean muscle mass. This is nonsense that these amounts of this drug are only from tainted beef, when everybody knows that a lot of trainers in Mexico, before the drug testing, when before they go into camp, they use this drug to do the work, and then they stop when the drug testing starts. Everybody knows that.
So, folks, Bob Arum says everybody knows that this particular performance-enhancing drugs turns heavy muscle mass into lean muscle mass. All right? And that everybody knows that right before training camp, they take that particular drug that Canelo pop hop for. You know what I'm saying? They take that to do the work. And then before the drug testing starts, they stop. They stop. You know what I'm saying? I mean, come on. Everybody knows this shit. Everybody knows this. But yet people are still trying to make excuses for Canelo. And don't get me wrong, I like Canelo. I'm in awe with him when I see him fight. But from what I've seen in the compact sports area, some people don't get off that easy. All right? They just don't. They just don't. This is ridiculous. The meat excuses are ridiculous and everything. But I'm going to let you hear what Paulie Malignaggi had to say about this shit. Y'all check it out.
The 6 month suspension that Canelo got, what do you make of all that?
I'm not gonna get into it, man. Please, this
There's
is
been a lot of
fucking
mixed results from
joke.
people.
Yeah, come on. You know what you do? I tell you what you do. You gotta give. Listen, if you give a 6 month suspension, okay, with no fine and no consistent drug testing after that, what's the fucking point? The guy can just go home right now and dope. He could be doping up right now for all we know. He's suspended. He's not getting tested. He's not doing anything. But nobody actually wants to fix.
Testing in Mexico.
Yes, that would be. That's why he missed time the cycle.
Surprise!
He missed time the cycle. He didn't expect him to show up in Mexico. You know what I mean? He didn't expect them to come show up in Mexico. So he thought like, okay, I'm gonna get to Vegas. By this point, it's gonna clear my system. Nah, my man, we came and surprise you. But I'll tell you what, that's about the time you start testing for a May 5th fight. Is early September, early February, right? So this guy was doing it during his time off, which is the problem in general for if you don't have year-round random drug testing. These guys are gonna do it during their time off consistently. So part is like that. That's like
circumstances like Canelo getting bigger, quadriceps squats on his back.
We can say that about a lot of guys, don't we? We can say that about Manny Pacquiao too, no?
Okay, folks, so there you have it, man. Ain't much more I can say about that shit. Paulie Malignaggi went off. Basically, he said that the doggone punishment that Canelo, Mr. Cinnamon, received was bullshit. He basically said that he got caught up. He thought the shit was going to be out of his system, but it wasn't. Ain't too much more to say about that. And plus, he made a little hit at Manny Pacquiao at the end. And that's another thing I'm talking about. Certain people, they don't get talked about a lot about their steroid usage or alleged steroid usage. All right? You know what I'm saying? Many people is not going to let the face of their promotion or their company go down like that. And I was mentioning John Jones earlier, but you got to understand that John Jones was not the cash cow of the UFC at that time. Conor McGregor was. All right. So basically, hey, Paulie Malignaggi said it all. He also kind of said the same thing that Bob Arum said. You know what I'm saying, about how they do it before training camp and stuff, and probably went on how they. I think he's at test in February before Cinco de Mayo for the do the drug test and all that shit. But anyway, hey man, it is what it is. All right, y'all tell me what y'all think. You know what I'm saying? Y'all like, subscribe, comment, man, share. You hit your boy up, man. Y'all take it easy. Sweet Science Sports and Dojos, the sweetest sports channel in them all. We're going to continue to look into the dark side of Canelo. He is a phenomenal fighter, though. But y'all do one last thing for me. Y'all just keep on banging. Peace. Until next time, folks.
Ding, ding, motherfuckers.